Hey, it's your boy Nathan, aka Six Cinema. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be unboxing the Mavic Mini Fly More combo. Okay, so a couple weeks ago, I did unbox the Mavic Air 2, which is an amazing drone. It does a lot of new things, especially for the size of what the drone is and at the price point, but it's still about $1,200 Canadian. So today we're gonna go through the Mavic Mini Fly More combo because it's exactly half the price of the Mavic Air 2. So let's start unboxing. So to start off, right when you open up the box, you get this amazing little case, and this is a perfect carry case for any time you want to bring this Mavic Mini out. Honestly, you could probably fit this in your camera bag also if you made room for it. But if you want to take it on its own, you have this nice little case that you can carry around. It's just carried around like a briefcase, and it's not too bad. This is it right here, the Mavic Mini. It's tiny. This thing is smaller than my palm. It's crazy, and I understand why they call it the Mavic Mini. This is a really light drone. It is under that 250 gram mark, which you need a license for if you're over 250 grams. So this sits at 249 grams. The thing with this drone is because it's under that 250 gram mark, they had to take a lot of things out of this drone. You still have the sensor on the bottom, which helps you land, but it doesn't have any sensors on the side, back, or front for collision avoidance. Unlike all the other drones in the Mavic, you have to open the back here, which is where the battery compartment is, and also the batteries are a lot different. Usually with the battery on top, it finishes off the whole look of the drone, but these batteries are just little things that slide in here, almost like a trunk of a car. Like you just pop the trunk of the car and that's where your battery goes. It's just a little clip that you have to pull out, and then the battery comes out pretty easily. And because the battery is in the back and it's not on top, the button to turn on the drone is not there anymore. Now it is on the bottom of the drone, but it's the same. To press and hold, turns on the drone, and then you got the beeping right there, just like all the other drones on the DJI market. And the camera looks exactly the same as all the other DJI Mavic drones. I believe it is the 12 megapixel camera. The only thing with this drone is it doesn't come 4K capable. It is actually 2.7K camera, which is still great, and you get amazing shots. A lot of the times when you're using 4K, you can't actually use 4K the way it's supposed to because no one really has 4K capability on their screens. There's not many places where you're gonna have that full resolution. So shooting in 2.7 is still great for this little tiny drone. The blades do not go on the same. You actually have to screw these blades on. It's not the push and turn clip like usual, but not that big a difference because once you have the blades on, you can just fold it up easily, and it's the same like every other drone. So screwing them on is not the worst thing. Let's move on to the controller. So the controller is the old school controller, the little tiny one where the arms fold out and you put your phone on the bottom. You have the buttons on the back that are pretty basic. You got the camera button here, you got the video button here. You can tilt your gimbal back here also. You have the power on the right hand side of the controller and the home button on the left hand side of the controller. So I have used this controller for a long time when I had my original Mavic Pro, so it's not that big of a difference. To be honest, the controller is the same size as the drone now because the drone is so small. So if you put them up beside each other, the drone and the controller have the same footprint, which is crazy. That's how you know this drone is tiny. So moving on to the other part of this case that they give you, there is a battery pack, which is probably the best thing about this Fly More combo. So it comes with a battery pack that holds 3 batteries. So you just clip the batteries in. So you're able to charge these batteries up when you bring it home. You don't have to do them one at a time within the drone. You just put all 3 batteries in here, and it does charge all the batteries. Not at the same time though, which is too bad, but it goes through one at a time, charging each battery. So if you have it plugged in for a couple hours, you'll have all 3 batteries charged. You won't have to worry about taking it out of the drone and changing the battery to charge the other one. So this is a really good add to the Fly More combo, and this also fits within the case that they give you, so everything's just packed up perfect. Another thing that comes with this Fly More package is the propeller guards. They come with 2 propeller guards, which covers each side of the drone. You just snap these little clips here, pop the legs in, and it protects the propellers. So if you do end up using it inside, you're not scratching up your walls or you're not wrecking the propellers of the drone. You can use this outside, but I don't really use it outside. If you are new to flying a drone, it is good to use because you protect your drone and the propellers just in case you crash into a tree or a wall. You never know. Sometimes there's just things in the way, especially if you're new, that you might hit. Okay, so this is a quick video, but I just wanted to show all the little things that come in the Fly More package. Like I said, I think this drone will cost about $650 in Canada, which is not too bad. I was planning on flying this drone, but it's gonna have to be in the next video because it's kind of windy out, and because the Mavic Mini is so light, I don't know if I want to test it out in these high winds today. So if you come back later in the week, I'm probably gonna drop 2 videos this week, and I'll fly this drone and we'll test out what it can do. Though this is a beginner drone, you can probably use it professionally, which is probably the best part about this drone. And also, being under that 250 gram mark, you do not need a license in Canada for this drone, which is great for a lot of people. So you still have to abide to all the guidelines. You can't fly in private property, but if you take this out, you do not have to worry about that license. The flying video will probably come around Wednesday. Stay tuned for it and make sure you check it out. That being said, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, make sure you do it and turn that notification on because I'm gonna be posting this flying video either Tuesday or Wednesday. But if you have that bell on, it'll be easier for you to know when I drop the video. As always, make sure you check out my socials at 6 Cinema. Everything's gonna be down below so it's easy for you to find. I will be back again in the middle of the week with a new video for this Mavic Mini and we're gonna finally fly it. Take it easy. Peace.